Introduction. When a touch speaks volumes, there are moments in life when words fail, but the body speaks. And sometimes it speaks loudest in the quietest of gestures. A slight brush of her hand across yours, a gentle touch on your shoulder, when you're feeling low, or the way her fingers linger for just a second longer than necessary. None of it is accidental, especially not when it comes from a woman who truly feels something for you. For men over 25 who have experienced heartbreak, confusion, or simply the complexity of modern relationships, these signs may seem too subtle to read. But emotional intelligence begins with observation. This article is for you, the man who doesn't want to chase shadows but seeks clarity. You want to know when it's real, when she genuinely cares, and it might just start with a single, intentional touch. 1. Why women express affection through touch. Silently, women are intuitive beings. Culturally and biologically, they're taught to protect their emotions, to nurture, to give, but not always to say. And when feelings grow but vulnerability feels risky, touch becomes a safer language. In psychological terms, touch is one of the earliest forms of emotional communication. From infancy, we learn love and safety through physical contact. For women, this primal form of comfort never truly fades. When she touches you, it's rarely just a touch. It's a test of emotional closeness. A question: are you safe for me? Can I let you in? Many women hesitate to confess affection, verbally especially if they're unsure of your feelings or afraid of rejection. But her hand resting softly on your forearm, that could be her version of "I see you, I care." Apply at home. Start noticing patterns. Does she touch others the same way? Or is her behavior different with you? Observing her body language over time is far more telling than waiting for grand confessions. Asterisk 2. The difference between accidental and intentional touch. Asterisk, you're at a group dinner. She's sitting beside you. Her fingers brush your arm and then linger. Barely a second, but long enough to feel. It's not an accident. Women are highly aware of their physical proximity. She wanted distance, she'd make it. She crosses into your personal space and doesn't rush to leave it. She's saying something without saying anything. Intentional touch has purpose. It's often repeated, gentle, and timed. She might fix your collar when it doesn't need fixing, or rest her palm on your back as you walk together. These are not obligations. These are offerings. Apply at home. Pay attention to context. Does she initiate touch when you're alone? When you're talking about something personal? In moments of vulnerability? Intentional touch often happens when she feels emotionally connected to you and wants to deepen that bond. Asterisk 3. Emotional safety. The prerequisite for physical affection. Asterisk, a woman's touch says more about her trust in you than her desire. Physical affection that comes from safety is different from flirtation or seduction. It's slower, softer, and deeply rooted in comfort. She reaches out to touch you when you're tired, sad, or distracted, not just when you're confident. And glowing that touch is emotional, not just physical. This kind of touch is her way of saying, you don't have to impress me. I'm already here. Apply at home. Be emotionally available. Create spaces where she can share without judgment. The more emotionally safe she feels, the more you'll see these subtle gestures emerge. Asterisk 4. Types of touch that reveal affection. Asterisk. Let's explore specific gestures and what they may imply. The lingering hand, if she gives you a handshake or high five. That transitions into her fingers softly trailing off your palm. She's likely prolonging connection. The fixer gesture, adjusting your jacket, brushing off lint, or fixing your hair. This shows she's attentive and invested in how you present yourself. The resting touch, her hand naturally falls on your knee, shoulder, or back during conversation. It's less about necessity, more about closeness. The playful bump, nudging you during jokes or teasing moments, isn't just finesse, her way of breaking physical barriers safely. Apply at home. Take note of how you respond. Do you lean away or lean in? Your reciprocation can either build, trust, or quietly shut it down. Asterisk 5. Why she might touch you but still hold back emotionally. Asterisk, it can be confusing. She touches you, smiles at you, and seems emotionally present, but never takes the next step. Why? Sometimes women are emotionally torn. Her touch may reveal her interest, but she may still be fighting internal fears. Fear of heartbreak, fear of losing independence, fear of misreading your signals. Touch becomes a bridge between how she feels and what she dares not say yet. In other cases, women may be exploring their emotions in real time. Touch is a low-risk way to test emotional waters. Soft, safe, and open-ended. Apply at home. Don't push for declarations. Let her timing unfold naturally. Instead, match her energy, offer gestures of your own that show reciprocity. Not pressured. Asterisk 6. How to respond when you notice her subtle affection. Asterisk. The greatest mistake men make is ignoring the quiet cues, waiting for something louder. When she touches you gently, respond mindfully. Make eye contact. Let her know you felt it and appreciated it. Smile softly, not suggestively. Show emotional presence, not assumption. Reciprocate subtly. A hand on her back, a gentle nudge. A shared smile, all signal comfort and appreciation. Apply at home. Practice emotional awareness. Ask yourself, what did that moment mean for her? Not just what it meant for you. Asterisk 7. When touch stops sand. What it might mean. Asterisk, equally powerful is the absence of touch. If a woman who used to initiate physical closeness suddenly pulls back, it might signal discomfort, confusion, or emotional withdrawal. Maybe something shifted in how she sees the connection. Or maybe she's protecting herself from being hurt. It's tempting to ignore this. But emotional maturity means having the courage to ask, not in accusation, but in care. Apply at home. If the warmth has faded, ask gently, is everything okay between us? Not to pressure, but to invite clarity. Asterisk 8. Building a relationship. Rooted in emotional awareness. Asterisk, the most attractive thing a man can offer a woman is not muscles, status, or even wealth. It's presence. It's a kind that hears what's unsaid, that notices the little shifts in body language, that respects both her boundaries and her invitations. When you become a man who sees not just with your eyes, but with emotional intelligence, you'll begin to build a relationship where love flows naturally, where she doesn't have to say she likes you. Okay? Her touch will be enough, okay? And you'll understand it perfectly. Apply at home. Cultivate emotional literacy. Read books. Listen to emotionally aware voices. Practice deep conversations. Love is a skill, so is recognizing it. Conclusion, when she reaches out, don't miss the moments. So many men miss the moment. Not because they're cold, but because they weren't taught to see the warmth hidden in the quiet. A gentle touch on your hand might be her loudest declaration of affection. Don't wait for fireworks when the candlelight is already glowing. If you've ever felt lost trying to decode what a woman feels, start small. Watch her hands, her body, her pauses, her nearness. And when she touches you softly, don't brush it off as nothing. That might just be her heart reaching out in the most human way. She knows. Let that touch change how you see connection. Let that touch awaken your mindset. Support. Our journey. If this message resonated with you, if you felt seen, understood, or simply reminded of something quietly powerful, consider supporting Awaken Mindset. We create content not to entertain, but to enlighten, to bring emotional depth back into a fast world, to help you reconnect with yourself and with others. Subscribe, share, and stay with us, because sometimes one subtle gesture is all it takes to change everything.